Good evening, and thank you for your patience as we set the stage and briefly warmed up. Our performance tonight is a culmination of all the learning and hard work we have done since the start of school last August. As the year has gone by, our music has steadily become more challenging to reflect the increase in our skill and knowledge. We are happy to share our final performance of the year with you. Our first piece tonight is a programmatic work by Ed Huckabee entitled Legend of the Ida Glen. It is a musical depiction of the events that led up to and took place on the 22nd of November 1905 in the American Midwest. It was this day that an oil drill called the Ida Glen No. 1 struck oil in what would later become the state of Oklahoma. The discovery of this large oil reserve, called the Glen Pool, had a significant impact on the population and economy of the Oklahoma Territory and the U.S.
Chorale and Shaker Dance by John Zeklik is a lively composition made up of two main musical ideas. The first is the simple melody found in the opening chorale. The second melodic idea comes from the well-known Shaker hymn, The Gift to be Simple. These melodies are used in alternation and combination throughout the piece. The compositional ideas of the piece include augmentation and diminution, as well as polytonality, melodic fragmentations, and homophonic and polyphonic textures. Several portions of the song feature call and response between instrumental groups, and canon variations play an essential role in supporting the simple Shaker melody.
I've had an absolute blast working with the AP Music Theory students this year. As an advanced placement class, these students have finished the same coursework as 2 semesters worth of music theory and aural skills at the college level. That's no small feat. For the last 3 months, we have also been engaging with an analysis and composition project that you will now get to hear. The students started by selecting a chorale from one of J.S. Bach's oratorios, and then they conducted background research and a thorough musical analysis, abstracting melodic, rhythmic, and harmonic structures, as well as musical form and reduction. Then they took those same musical structures and reworked them in a unique way that showcases each of their personalities. We used Bach because he was a master of counterpoint, and counterpoint is really the study of relationships. How can 2 or more melodies exist together, comment upon each other, and then create something bigger? These contrapuntal relationships are a musical commentary upon the relationships we deal with in everyday life, whether it be gear structures in machines, the interdependence of animals in an ecosystem, or the humor, love, and drama that occurs living together as a family. And I think in this project, you will hear the incredibly personal and unique ways each of these students sees and interacts with the world around them. After many critiques and revisions, they then orchestrated and arranged their compositions for this ensemble that you see in front of you. Over the last couple of weeks, they have been conducting their own rehearsals to bring the music from their minds to life for you. The next 4 pieces you hear will be world premieres of works from the next generation of composers.
Testament. It was the dwelling place of Abram, the site where Abram's wife, Sarah, died, a city of refuge under the leadership of Joshua, a gift to the descendants of Aaron, the Levite priest, and the capital city King David chose from which to rule Judah for 7.5 years. The final piece that we will be performing for you, The Gathering of the Ranks at Hebron by David Holsinger, depicts that time in biblical history when almost 350,000 men came together, armed for battle, determined to make David king of all Israel. The music captures the energy, the excitement, and determined drive that would have been pervasive at such a gathering. On behalf of all the fine arts students of Dalat, thank you for joining us tonight and for celebrating our growth and accomplishments with us. May God bless you.
Wow, students, Dalat students, music students, you guys were wonderful tonight. Thank you so much. I hope you know how much joy that you bring to people by the music that you play. I really hope that you know that, and I think that probably it brings joy to you as well when you play. And I hope that when you leave Dalat School that you'll remember how much joy you have playing together as a team, making beautiful music, how much joy you bring other people, and also I hope that you all remember how much joy you bring God. Or just making just beautiful sounds. So thank you so much. What a great job. I do want to recognize a few people tonight. This has been a wonderful fine arts festival. Three days, elementary on Wednesday, middle school on yesterday, and then high school tonight. It's been fantastic. I'm glad that you came to share it with us. It hasn't been done without hard work from lots of people. And there's a few people that I'd like to recognize tonight. So I'd like to ask Mrs. Lisa Nichols to come up, please. Lisa is our high school art teacher, and you're also doing 8th grade this year? Are you doing 8th grade? No. Okay, she's got enough to do with high school art. She is the one who leads the students for all this beautiful artwork out front, the performance art that you saw today, and Lisa, you do a fantastic job and leading the kids and helping them discover so many great things. And so thank you so much for doing that. And it was just wonderful.
Larry, we want to really appreciate you as well for all the years that you've been supporting the art department. And so we have something for you to remind you of us when you leave. And it's done by will be missed dearly.
Thank you. Wow, that's pretty awesome. I won't distract you anymore with that. Okay. The other person we'd like to introduce is Andy Carney. Please, if you can step forward. Andy does music, directs music in middle school and the concert band like here tonight, and he's also a new daddy, so congratulations. So I can tell the students really appreciate you, and we appreciate you as well, Andrew. So just a small gift to say thank you very much. And last but not least, I do want to introduce a very special person who is very behind the scenes. Her name is Denise Marin. Denise, can you come up? Denise works in the development office, and she has organized this whole Fine Arts Festival, and I want to make sure that you know that and recognize her, and as she makes her way down. I know she hates being up on stage, but I have to say this has been, it's been a short Fine Arts Festival, 3 days, because the drama was at school, but I have to say it was probably the best. It's been wonderful. So thank you so much. And here's a small token of my appreciation. So thank you for a wonderful evening. And Carl wants to say something.
All right. 13 years ago, Dalat was desperate enough to ask me to lead the school. You should have seen it. Anyways, yeah, they were crazy. One of my first hires, one of the first people I hired to work with me was this guy right here. And we've had 12 years together, and it's been amazing. We've traveled the world together. I did fail in one sense that I could never convince him to go to a Taco Bell when we were in the U.S. because he's a food snob. No, anyways. Okay, so along the way, we've had an ongoing discussion, feud, fight, if you want to call it that, in which I believe that Coffee Bean is the better coffee shop, and Larry actually has stock in Starbucks. And so tonight, I want to end the argument, and I will win it. The knockout punch. Coconut caramel, ice blended. Starbucks would never come up with this. Here we go. Take a sip, take a sip. Booyah! We actually do have something that will last more than 7 minutes or so. Anyways, this is a small token. Get a little serious here. This, what we do tonight, Brian mentioned this earlier, but this Fine Arts Festival was your idea. And in the first couple of years it was hard, and it almost maybe kind of went to the wayside. You're like, oh, it's just too much work at a busy time. But you fought for it, and you kept it. And then tonight, I want you to just kind of take joy. You take joy in what's happening here. So, for me, you've been an amazing person for being a friend. You've challenged me. You've encouraged me. And Dalat would not be what it is today without you. So you need to know that you're needed. Thank you for doing that. He deserved that. And so thank you for doing that. And so thank you for coming. It was amazing, as always. And I just appreciate the support you give to our Fine Arts program and what they do. Our kids are amazing. Our community is amazing. Thank you. Have a great night.